This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sakura Wars. In the last episode, we took over the Mikishami, whatever. Well, actually, I can't really look on the map now, can I? Because of we can't go anywhere. We're a flying castle in the sky, or a flying theater in the sky that's attached to a huge ship that was hiding underneath the park that we invade. And we finally beat Obro. Well, we beat him, but we didn't actually kill him. Some ally, I assume it was like Yaksha or whatever, that finished him off screen, or some ally. But before we almost missed out on that. Yeah, we get one last final explore section, at least before till the epilogue or whatever. S-37 Ichiro Ogami, captain of the Flower Division, a fiery, honorable captain who fights in the name of peace. The Imperial Combat Revue fights for justice. Of course, now he's dead in the Shadow Realm, so, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out what happens. But I assume they're just, basically, for all intents and purposes, I assume they're dead. Basically, which is kind of like, if you're a fan of the series and know that, if you like the other games or whatever, and you realize this is what happens to your characters, or the characters you liked after the fact in the history of this world, it's almost kind of depressing when you think about it. You know, I don't know. That's how. I mean, I don't know how other people feel. I mean, I don't really care because I'm not that invested. But anyway, a few extra scenes we can check in the library. Let's see. To the pure, if you accept the other's love, be true, be honest, don't ever forget. Never forget, never surrender. To the curious, the Imperial Combat Revue commander takes a seat. A front of courage for her flowers, drawn to her warmth in a place of rest. Well, alright. Yep, we'll never know. Could be some creepy technology guy making a video game and just doing that for fun. Anyway, let's see what Clarice is up to. Yeah, see how the ladies are doing after all this information and preparing for the final battle.
Clarice, 本を読んでいるのかい？
ええ。最後にしておきたいことが他に思いつかなくて。でもやっぱり集中できませんね。怖い想像ばかりしてしまいます。
何か他にないかな。俺ができることなら協力するんだけど。
そうですね。あ、二人ならできることがあります。女の子と言ったらお姫様です。やっぱりやってみて初めてわかることってあるんですね。こんな風に抱っこされたら神山さんに包まれてるみたいで、なのに宙に浮いているみたいにふわふわしてて夢心地ってこういうことでしょうか。
どうなのかな。
神山さんはどんな気持ちですか？
俺は
Well, I feel a bit awkward having to hold on to you. You're heavy, exactly. If it was me, I'd probably say that because I could stay with this forever. I might carry you to bed because I'm not that physically strong. So I'm just, well, I don't know. It depends on.
神山さん？
クラリスの体温にクラリスの匂い。ダメだ。もうクラクラする。
神山さんのそんな顔初めて見ました。なんだかちょっと嬉しい。恥ずかしかったですね。
その割にはとても楽しそうだったけど。は
い、とても楽しかったです。それにとても幸せでした。神山さんのおかげです。
クラリス、
やりたいことはまだいっぱいあるけれど、でももう悔いはありません。これで憂いなく最後の戦いに臨めます。頑張りましょう、神山さん。
ああ、頑張ろう、クラリス。
So all she had to do to get ready for the final fight was to be carried like a princess? Who knew? I wonder if people actually like being carried like that. I guess I'll never get that in. Well, I guess I could if I just asked random girls on the streets, like, do you like being carried like a princess? Would you like to be carried like a princess? Oh, I'm not going to do it. I just want to know if you want to be carried like a princess. Yeah! No, excuse me. This is what happens when you have allergy season. We may put on a brave face, but deep down we're all afraid, aren't we? Claire, are you okay? I'm sorry, but I can't help imagining the worst possible scenarios. We'll be fighting both Yaksha and Gin, and we may be killed. There are moments when I just want to run away from all this. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll be right there keeping you and everyone else safe. Thank you for the reassurance, Kamiyama. I really needed to hear that from you. There's still so much I want to do. We must all safely return to this mission. You know, interesting enough that this was a Western RPG or something similar like Mass Effect or something like that. This would be where if you had like built a romance with a specific character, this is where you consummate the romance at one point. Or at least that's how a lot of Western RPGs did it. But no, in here we just have a conversation. And you're probably thinking, well, didn't you not have high trust with any of them? I'm like, no, I feel like this is one of those games that doesn't have that scene. I assume, nope, she's not in her room. Alright, let's go talk to Sakura, the childhood friend, who's nothing more but a childhood friend.
Hi.
But yeah, I assume every girl has like a... I assume it maybe this scene's slightly different if... Actually, no, probably not. It would say... It would have a...
Sakura.
heart on it if it was a completely different scene.
大丈夫か少し顔色が悪いみたいだけど
やっぱり清十郎さんには分かっちゃいますね。私怖いんです。この戦いで誰かが犠牲になったらって考えると。
大丈夫だ、さくら。俺が絶対にみんなを守ってみせる。
清十郎さん、清十郎さん、私にその勇気を分けてください。
さくら、
私こんなにドキドキしてるんです。
ああ、わかるよ。
不思議です。こうしていると不安が消えていくみたい。でもそれだけじゃなくて、清十郎さんの手が震えているのもわかります。
さくら。
Yes, I'm scared too. They are not. They are not. They are Formites. No, I'll keep the promise I made to you. Don't know, man. Don't know what to say.
清十郎さん？
手が震えてるって。こんな状況、誰でも緊張するよ。
あ、ごめんなさい。でも緊張はほぐれましたか？
そうだな。大声を出してなんだかさっぱりしたよ。
ありがとうございます。清十郎さんのおかげで勇気が湧いてきました。帝都のために、みんなのために、私たち帝国歌劇団は絶対に負けない。頑張りましょう、清十郎さん。
ああ、一緒に頑張ろう、さくら。
Well, I guess everyone would be anxious for the final battle. It's always weird how, like, characters almost know this is going to be the final battle. In some cases it makes sense, in other cases you're like, well, how do you know that? You know, game mechanics and all that other fun stuff. Crescendo to the ending of a story, all that. Have you looked outside, Kamiyama? Yeah, it's pretty weird seeing clouds passing by the windows. We're so high up in the sky. Like double rainbows across the sky. No, it's almost like we're floating around in heaven. I wonder if my mom could see me. She's dead. Actually, wouldn't she be a spirit at this point? Because I thought in Japanese culture they didn't believe in heaven. Maybe a form of it, maybe. I don't... Well, that might be Shintoism or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. She's always watching over you, and I'll bet she's really proud of you, who you become. Well, she became a sword, so... I hope so. I don't know if you can hear me, but I've been doing my best to be there for everyone like you were. I wish I could show you. Well, just go grab your sword back. gosh, sorry for getting so emotional. I know my mom's up there watching over us, so let's fight harder than ever before, Seijuro. We didn't even really know her. It's like, you know, there wasn't even a picture of her during the animated scene or anything like that, so we don't even know what she looked like. I mean, I know you can empathize with the character without ever seeing or knowing them because of their plight, but I don't know. Anyway, let's see how the mini ninja is going. Oh right, the password. Mochizuki Manju. It's probably Manju, but what do I know? Yeah, we don't know. Dang it! That'd be funny if we don't even go see with her because we didn't answer that correctly. So just go away and walk. Oh, okay. I mean, we did skip out our date, so.
調子はどうだい？
問題ない。清十郎は？
俺はもちろん大丈夫さ。いよいよ最後の戦いだからな。不安なことがあったら何でも話してくれよ。あさみ？何か言いたいことがあるのか？
清十郎、嘘は良くない。
嘘って？
不安に思ってるのは清十郎の方。違う？
それは。
No, you're dead on. Me? What? Me worry? No way. Yeah, maybe you're the one who's lying. You with the stone face. Okay, it's a little creepy. Quit staring at me, kid.
あざみの目はごまかせない。清十郎をいつも見てるんだから。さあ、本当の気持ちを話して、清十郎。
そうか。そうだな。正直怖いんだ。今度の戦いは今までとは違う。守ろうとして守りきれないかもしれない。目の前で誰かが死ぬかもしれない。そう思うととても苦しいんだ。ごめんな、あざみ。こんな情けない体調で。
清十郎、清十郎、いい子いい子。
あざみ。
清十郎は情けない体調なんかじゃないよ。とても優しくて、とても強くて、とても立派なあざみの体調だもの。不安に思うのも当たり前のこと。怖くない人間なんていないんだから。
あざみもかい？
あざみは忍者だから。恐怖には強い。訓練した。
そうか。あざみは強いな。
忘れないで、清十郎。清十郎は一人じゃない。あざみもみんなも清十郎のことを大切に思ってる。だから一人で苦しむ必要なんてない。そのことを忘れないで。
ああ、ありがとう、あざみ。
少しは元気になった、清十郎。
ああ、もう大丈夫さ。あざみのおかげだよ。
気にしないで。あざみはあざみの好きにしただけ。あざみは清十郎のためにある。それがあざみなんだから。
Okay, here's a question, folks. What is up with like a lot of these Japanese stories and like characters petting people's heads? I mean, I understand like stroking hair, but like they specifically say they like pet them. And I'm like, isn't that what you do to pets and animals, not humans? Am I just reading into this too weirdly? Like, isn't that weird? Eh, whatever. Different culture, I guess. You're as calm as ever, Izami. Of course, nothing ever phases a ninja. Can I ask your opinion on something, Seijuro? Sure, what's up? It's secret ninjutsu magics that's making the Grand Imperial Feeder fly, right? No, it's science. Ninjutsu? Magic? Well... Yes, that must be it. Ninjas from all over are focusing their power on keeping the theater up in the air. Ninjas are so amazing. Well, that's what the internet wants to tell you, but pirates are better. Dang it. Yeah, they sure are. Or wasn't that the age-old like thing, ninjas versus pirates or something? Anyway. Oh, you're a ninja, believe it. Alright, anyway. All we're missing is Anastasia, but let's get a couple of bromides before we do that. Where is it? Let's see. Anastasia, Harumi, Sumire when we want to finish it. Hatsuo. Oh, right, I forgot about Hatsuo. Right. Nope. Kohei Wars. Oh, we can fight against Elise if we want to. Which, when that happens, it saves on the perpetual file, and so you can play Kohei Wars from the main menu if you don't want to. If you just want to play Hanafuda for some reason. 5 starlets of the stage. As snow falls, the Christmas snow in Central Park begins. Over the rainbow, sunshine. Oh yeah, that's the So Long My Love, Chris. I don't even remember that from the game. But like I said, I played it back in... God, when did that game come out? 2010 or something like that? Or maybe 2012? God, it was so long ago, I don't even remember. Like I said, I remember bits and pieces of the game. But I'll admit, I don't remember the overarching plot of it. That's probably how much I didn't care for it, or something like that. It's the same with this one. I'll probably end up forgetting it after a while. Like, there's certain games I remember pretty well, but others I'm just like... Alright, let's buy her final one. And then we should, Claire's an avid reader. You'd think she'd run out of space buying so many books. These, of course, I plan to read them all. Are you mad? You have anything else to say? This is gonna be a last battle, right? You better win. Yes, ma'am. Good, because if you don't, I'll be stuck with piles of commemorative Imperial Theater junk that I can't sell. Imagine the losses I take. Guess you're more worried about business than usual, huh? Or business than us, huh? Honestly, I'm just relieved to see you acting the way you would on any other day, Komachi. I hope you don't actually think I ain't worried about you. Sure, it's good to keep your spirits up when the going gets tough, but you shouldn't always have to hide how you really feel. When you're among friends, that's the time to relax and open up. Yeah, that's pretty good advice. Alright. Since Kaori doesn't have... Kaoru or whatever doesn't have anything, let's talk to her. And look, we don't have to talk to the random NPCs, because there's none here. See what she has to say, since she doesn't have any specific... scene or anything like that. Taking Battleship Mikasa into battle is by no means expensive. Do you have any idea how much it costs, Kamiyama? You'd think you'd forgive the expenses with the end of the world imminent. Probably more money than I'll ever make in my life. Yes, it's quite an astronomical amount, but rest assured that it's money well spent. Oh, well there you go. It's our ultimate weapon, so I made major effort to ensure we had the funds to use it. Yeah, think of all the fuel cost alone. We're betting all we have in this battle. Mikasa alone won't guarantee us victory. It'll be up to you, Kamiyama. The fate of the world rests on your shoulders. That's quite the responsibility, but I'm more than ready to face it. I'd rather have Commander Shepard, personally. Then please, we're counting you to restore peace to the world. Then again, usually Japanese protagonists tend to fight stuff that's way above their prey grade more often than Western heroes do. So, alright, let's go talk to Anastasia. See how the traitor is feeling.
Anastasia, 調子はどうだい?
神山? 出撃前に隊員を激励とは大変ね。
さすがはアナスタシア、お見通しか。今度の戦いは厳しい戦いになる。大丈夫かい？
ええ、もちろん。だってみんながいるんですもの。私の信じたみんながね。
そうか。
ねえ神山、一曲踊らない？
え、ダンスを？でもこんな状況だし。
こういう状況だからこそ少しは楽しんだ方がいいのよ。
確かにそうかもしれないな。じゃあやるか。
意外ね、神山。あなたがこんなに上手だなんて。ねえ、一体どこでダンスを覚えたの？
Oh, I didn't learn to dance. It was just something that happened. This is my first dance in the military academy. Sumire taught me. Sure, why not? That would be reasonable. But no, we have no idea what to say.
神山？そんな顔でどうしたの？
ちょっと話しかけないでくれ。ついていくだけで必死なんだ。
無理しないで。もっと二人で楽しみましょう。
ありがとう。おかげで緊張もほぐれたみたいだ。
どういたしまして。私でよければいつでもお相手するわよ。
本当かい？
もちろん。私、あなたと花組のみんなともっと踊りたい。許されるならこれからもずっとね。
じゃあ約束だ。この戦いが終わったらまた一緒に踊ろう。
ありがとう。その時を楽しみにしているわ。
And that's why she's classy. Too bad she's a freaking traitor. So never forgive, never forget. Anyway, let's go see Hatsuo before we go to the dressing room. See what she's up to.
りょう、神山。私に何か用か？
ああ、ちょっと様子を見に来たんだ。ハツホ、調子はどうだ？
おお、ハツホちゃんは相変わらず絶好調だぜ。
そうか。
We're ready to kick some ass. Kick some ass. I don't need to worry about you. Are you pushing yourself too hard? Are you staring at my dongle right now? Because it looks like you're staring down there.
なんだよ。じろじろ見るんじゃねえよ。
なんとなくいつもと違うような。気のせいかな。
気のせいに決まってんだろ。適当なこと言ってんじゃね
え。ごめん。でも何か不安があれば言ってくれ。俺でよければ話を聞くからさ。
私は大丈夫だからさ。みんなのところに行ってやってくれよ。
分かった。それじゃあ他を見てくれよ。
待って。
ハツコ。
待ってくれ。行かないでくれよ、神山。ごめん、神山。私、痩せ我慢してた。怖いんだ。怖えんだよ。震えが止まらねえんだ。私は帰ってこられるのかな。みんな帰ってこられるのかな。帝劇の日常にまた戻れるのかな。
ハツホ。
Who knew that sometimes she's just scared about her friend's safety? We may take some losses. We're all coming back. Don't be such a crybaby. What a way to ruin the mood. Don't be such a crybaby. Quit being a wussy.
ってないで。なんか言ってくれよ。
ごめん。俺には何も言えない。
ったく、最後まで不器用なやつだな。ほんと仕方ねえ。いいさ。でももう少しだけこのままでいてくれ。
ハツホ。
神山の背中、広くてあったかくて落ち着くな。こういうの私好きだぜ。さすがは隊長だ。ありがとよ、神山。なんか悪いな。でもおかげで元気100倍だぜ。
このぐらいお安いご用だよ。ハツホが元気になってくれて本当によかった。次の戦い 必ず勝利して帝劇に一緒に帰ろうな。
お、達穂ちゃんに任せとけ。
Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They have the option for there will be losses. There won't be losses. This game doesn't have a mechanic like if you don't have enough trust with one of the girls, they'll die in the final battle type of situation. Not like some other RPGs I played. I kind of wish it did, just because, like I said, it would give you reason to try and build up as much trust as you can, all this other stuff. But no. And why do I know that? It's not like I've beaten the game already or anything like that. I just know. You know, you can tell with these types of games, they would never do that. It's not that type of game. We're inside a fine theater. Don't get any weirder than that. You okay, Hatsu? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine, damn it. I'm just like my natural fair. It's just my natural fair complexion. Anyway, how much longer till we get to beat up the crap out again? And because I gotta decide on my victory pose. Gotta take my mind off all that space between us and the ground. Not that it bothers me. Not a fan of flying, are you? Actually, where did Anastasia go anyway? Is it just... Oh, the Hatsuho mini looked a little weird there for a second. I was like, wait. Okay, it moved, yet she's still in the same spot. Oh, it looked weird because my moniker, my little directional moniker is on it. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to talk to Reggie later. Since he's got no specific scene or whatever. Anyway, let's talk to... I think that's Hiromi inside the dressing room. I had to think where the... I forget it's the dressing room or the wardrobe.
ハロハロ、神山さんいらっしゃいませ。今日は何をお求めですか？
お求めですかじゃないですよ。まさかヒロミさんが月組だったなんて。
はい、私は帝国歌劇団月組本郷ひろみです。騙すつもりはなかったんですけど、神山さんごめんなさい。
ヒロミさん。
Well, now you're a spy, and I can never, or whatever you are, and I can never trust you. You better be sorry. Don't worry about it. The merit me to make up for it. Yeah, that would work.
何も言ってくれないということは怒ってますか？
いえ、もちろん驚きはしましたけど、だからといって怒ってはいませんよ。
だったらよかったです。同じ歌劇団の人に嫌われるのはやっぱり嫌ですから。ただ知られてしまった以上、私の正体を忘れてもらうのは無理そうですね。
忘れる必要なんてあるんですか？同じ歌劇団の仲間じゃないですか。月組のヒロミさんも和菓子どころ三日月のヒロミさんもこれからも変わらずにお付き合いさせてもらいますよ。
じゃあ私も新作をご用意してお待ちしてます。やっぱり和菓子は最高です。ジャパン。
As long as you don't, as long as I don't accidentally drink or eat stuff that makes me imagine multiple me's around, and then I guess we'll be fine. Yeah, my shop isn't going anywhere, so don't be a stranger. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Yeah, usually the clueless characters end up having like a really weird, specific, important job, like information gatherer or something like that, so... Okay, so let's go... Actually, let's go talk to Reggie, and then we'll talk to Itsuki. Since he has no... You would think he would have a scene. Like, nothing major, just something to talk to, but nope, only the ladies get scenes. Because, you know, talking to your bro, not that important. Well, someone's got nothing to do, huh? What brings you to my lair, Seijuro? Nothing, I just came by to see if you needed help with anything. Seriously? You got this big battle coming up? You know, save the world and stuff, but you came here instead? Priorities, dude. I can tell you're all antsy and don't know what to do with yourself, but you all people need to keep your head in the game. So just relax, focus on the battle, and act like the captain you're supposed to be, okay? I come by with my best intentions, and you still managed to rip me a new one. You can tell that's a Western translation right there. Thanks, Reggie. All right, then I'll leave you to it. Take good care of our Mugens. Don't I'll have a prime condition for your battle. Yeah, not much. Anything else to say? Grizzly, the Max, the mechanic, Captain. Alright. Let's go see Itsuki. See what she has to say.